Bottom, 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 ba, bottom, 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 ba, bottom, 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 ba, the Addams Family. What is up, guys? Today is a Wednesday, which means hashtag Book Wednesday, and today week where I talk to you guys about books. And as you guess by the actual title of this video, I am doing a TBR. Now hold up, I know a few moons ago I made a video saying that I don't do TBRs and why I don't do TBRs. But I thought this month I would do one because I'm feeling very positive about my reading goals for this month. Without further ado, I'm going into my TBR for October. Book number 1 on the list is The Call by Peadar Ó Gullen. This follows the story of Irish teenagers and it's set in the Irish dystopian world. Hey, about time we had an Irish dystopian. And it's kind of a fantasy / horror book, so it's actually quite good for October. And what it actually is that in a near future, or whatever it is, it's dystopian Ireland, teenagers are given 3 minutes of our time to save their lives or be brutally murdered by fairies. Yep, you heard me, brutally murdered by fairies. And I'm not gonna lie, I already know what happens in this book because I've read it, really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's on the TBR for October. The second book on the TBR for October is book number 2 in the School for Good and Evil, A World Without Princess. And this continues the story where it's left off at the end of book 1. And this follows the story again of Sophie and Agatha and their journey through the fantasy world of fairy tales. And this time they want to finish their own fairy tale. And of course, it's October, so, you know, we need to have that fantasy and horror, and this is very much a fairy tale fantasy, so, yeah, it works, I think. Ignore the fact that it's a really girly cover, but the books are so good. Book number 3 for the TBR for October is Ice Like Fire by Sarah Rakich. I don't even know if I pronounced her name right, but yeah. So I really like Snow Like Ashes, the first book in the series, and I was looking for this book for so long. And since I came across it, all I want to do was read it, so I am now going to officially read it, and it's going to be read this month. Hopefully, I'm going to read this pretty quick because I know we're in the middle of October at the moment, so hopefully I can actually do it. But yes, this is book number 3 in the TBR for October. I just spat all over the back of the book. Oops. And book number 4 in the TBR, and the final book in the TBR for October, is The King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. And this is the 3rd book in the Red Queen series. I actually really like this series because it reminds me so much of X-Men. But of course, it denies me because it reminds me so much of X-Men. But I am a huge X-Men fan, so do you know what? I'm okay with this series. But yeah, again, another book that I've had sitting on my shelf for quite some time, and I said to myself, do you know what, it's about time I actually read this book, so I have planned to read this book this month as well. As of Ice Like Fire, I do plan to read this book this month, and since we're halfway through, I am going to bulldoze my way through these books, hopefully get them completed in a week or so. So hopefully by the end of this month, I would have all 4 books in this TBR finished and completed, and actually will have a wrap-up video for you guys, something again I said I would never do again, but I'm going to do it again. And yeah, I am looking forward to reading these books. As I said already that I didn't plan to do a TBR, and I never planned to do TBRs because I never really commit to them. But this month I just feel that like my reading at the moment has been quite good, so I thought, do you know what? I am going to bulldoze my way through these books and I'm going to complete them. I'm going to have a TBR for this month. I'm going to have a wrap up for this month. Wow, it's been so long since I've done one of those. And I'm also going to have reviews of all these books as well for the next couple of weeks. So yes, that's going to be awesome. I don't know everyone, if you like this video, don't forget to give me a good old like. If you have not subscribed to me, you can click over here to subscribe. And if you want to see the rest of my content, you can click it down here below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are also down below. And on that note, I will see you all on Saturday. Peace!